Hi, this is your girl Tanisha. Can one hear me? Can one see me? Make sure I'm not echoing. So yeah, I just want to play, good vibration music before I get started. Let me see. Yeah, I do before I get started. I want to play, more higher vibrational music.
Ghirardelli Caramel Squares. Elevate your s'more with luscious.
Damn commercial.
Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes.
Hit that like button, share this video, tell your family members, tell your friends.
So cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and grateful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me. And I'm my best addicted. Yet even I get shaken, but I don't take it personal. The memories faded. I'm enjoying the moment. I've been smelling the roses, taking time to reflect, stepping back, the truth unfolding, standing low, got nothing to prove, 'cause I'm not the blood.
Hello, welcome. Come on through. I see one person in the chat. I'll just play more higher vibration music now before I get started.
If your intentions are not pure, I can't let you get too close, cause I'm vibrating high. Ain't got time for your ego, these niggas quick to turn me back. I can like the amigos, he never cared in the show. Cause I'm with you at your lows, assuming that you gonna fold. But baby,
I'm just playing music before I get started.
I've been doing better and I know that hurts to know.
Hit the like button, share the video.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good.
I don't own copyrights to this song. I'm pretty sure a lot of you heard this song before.
You see me searching it for my inner peace. I've been learning more about myself and my purpose. Truth always comes to the surface. Was hurting, but I had to heal. Releasing all the pain that I always held. Been going through some changes. I make it still. The tag on my shoulder, keep it real. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes.
All right, that's enough. Her name is Ayana Delight. The song is called Good Vibes. I do not own copyrights to this. But what I want to get into is, why do some entertainers be selling their soul just for a bad? To me, I understand it. To me, fame is more temporary, because once you transition, you cannot take it with you. I don't understand when some of these entertainers, these rappers, when they get money, they sit on their high ass horse. They think they better than everybody. They be shitting on people, and they talk down on them. But I understand some of the youth be following these entertainers with low vibrational frequencies. To me, I don't understand that. What I really want to talk about is, I want to show you this clip with YG and Tiger. That shit is so disturbing. They need their ass whooped. They need their ass whooped for this. It's very disturbing. I'll tell you, boy, they need their ass whooped. This is YG with the yellow wig, and that's Tiger with the brunette. You see how disturbing that is? I can't play the volume, because of copyright. This shit is sick. You see YG throwing up gang signs? This shit, man. They will sell, these rappers will do anything to sell their soul for fame. Hi, how are you? Hi. Come on in, come on in. Carl, don't you see this? This is YG. He with the yellow wig, and that's Tiger. This shit is disturbing. They look like Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans from White Chicks. That brother New Breed, he was talking about this, and I'm glad some of the YouTubers are, some of the black YouTubers are speaking out against this, because this shit is not okay. This shit is not gangster. Um, yeah, YG. He probably got that bag. You don't know what these entertainers be doing, be selling their soul to the devil. It's disturbing. To me, they lost their principles, they lost their morals, they lost their integrity. Them the type of men I can't respect. Cause motherfucker, you will do anything for a bag, and it ain't worth it. This shit is not worth it. People will do anything, be acting stupid, be doing just a bunch of fuck shit for a bag. That was straight fuck shit that I ever seen in my life. If y'all guys want to come in, in the chat, you more than welcome. We could talk about this. If y'all guys have opinion on it, that's just my opinion. These entertainers will do anything to sell their soul for a bag. To me that's a feminization for the black man. That to me that is so disturbing. I don't respect no man that sit there and put on the dress for $1. I don't respect no damn man. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian. I lost married each time when you put on the dress for a bag for fame. Exactly. That's why I don't listen to exactly. Because motherfuckers, they will do anything for fame. These type of men like YG Tiger, a bunch of some of these entertainers. And usually I don't talk about stuff like this, but it needs to be addressed. We gotta speak out against this, because this shit is not okay. You poisoning our youth. Period. That shit is not all damn K. And you're confusing kids, and then you got some of these kids be putting on skirts because they think it's cute. Cool. You're confusing little boys. Now you think now little boys, they think it's okay to wear a dress. That shit is not okay. Some of these entertainers, they will. It's sad. Let me see. I gotta show y'all another clip. And this is not okay either. What is Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade doing? They are poisoning this little boy right here. Let me show y'all that one more time. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to play the violence because of copyright. You could tell this little boy, he's very confused. It's very confusing. He don't know if he a boy or a girl. And they do and Dwayne Wayne talking about that he accepted him as, exactly, Carla, exactly. I mean, these entertainers, they are confusing the youth. What it's like, what are we doing? What is y'all doing? And then people up there, they celebrating Pride Month. I don't know if it's a part of Pride Month. I don't understand it. And to me, that's a slap in God's face. That is real truly a slap in God's face. These some of y'all entertainers need to cut that out because God is a jealous God. You don't want no man before him. Period. You do not want no man but God. This is why the world's so screwed up right now. Don't do it. So for all you upcoming rappers and upcoming entertainers, yeah, I saw that, Carla. I saw that. Dwayne has admitted he has dressed up like a girl. Him, that's their parents' fault. And I blame it on the parents. And I do not to blame and I blame Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union for confusing this little boy. Children, they don't know about sexual feelings. They don't know that. A child is not fully, their brains are not fully developed. And for them to sit there and celebrate gay pride, to me, that's a slap in God's face. That is truly straight Satan right there. Satan. And I want to play y'all this clip about what Brother RZA was saying. And they banned this brother, lots of times on IG. Because he be speaking out against it. Let me see. Trying to find it. Because they banned him a couple of times. Lots of times.
Child without including them in gay.
Wait a minute.
What in the hell has a drag queen ever?
And this drag queen is speaking facts.
Them in gay. What in the hell has a drag queen ever done to make you have so much respect for them and admire them so much? Other than put on makeup and jump on the floor and writhe around and do sexual things on stage. I have absolutely no idea why you would want that to influence your child.
Exactly.
Would you want a stripper or a porn star to influence your child? It makes no sense at all. A drag queen performs in a nightclub for adults. There is a lot of filth that goes on, a lot of sexual stuff that goes on. Mm-hmm. And backstage, there's a lot of nudity, sex, and drugs. Okay? So I don't think that this is an avenue you would want your child to explore.
Exactly.
They could explore dressing up at home, like we all did, like all gay boys did. We all dressed at home and we had a great time. We had a great time with our girlfriends, putting on makeup, trying on clothes, things like that. But to actually get them involved in drag is extremely, extremely irresponsible on your part.
Yeah.
And I understand you might want to look like you're with it, that you're cool, that you're woke, that you're not a Nazi, that you're not a homophobe, whatever it may be. But you can raise your child to be just a normal, regular, everyday child without including them in gay, sexual things.
That's right.
And honestly, you're not doing the gay community any favors. In fact, you're hurting us, okay? We have already had a reputation of being pedophiles and being perverts and deviants. We don't need you to bring your children around. So you keep your kids at home or take them to Disneyland or take them to Chuck E. Cheese. But if you need your child to be entertained by a big human in a costume or in makeup, take them to the circus or something. When they turn 18, then why don't you take them to the clubs on their 18th birthday? Because it's an adult thing, okay? So don't ruin your child's life and don't ruin us, because that's what you're doing.
Well, you're
Exactly.
We're done. To make
That's the God honest truth. God honest truth. Right there. Yeah, it baffles the mind. Sorry. It just is it baffles the mind though. That some of these entertainers will put on, especially probably, yeah, exactly. No kid don't need to be at no gay bar, nothing. So I want to play another clip.
We all need the 3B.
How do I want to play another clip? Yeah, I tell you, boys, some of these entertainers, boy, they be doing a lot of fuck shit just to get a bag. I don't respect no man that will sell his manhood for a bag. I don't respect you at all. Real talk. I don't know if this was back in March or April, but look at this. This is Lakeith Stanfield. And I don't know if this is a part of them selling their soul for a bag. This is Lakeith Stanfield in heels. In heels. This is sick. This industry, y'all sick. Y'all is really truly sick. You willing to sell your principal? Look, this was back in March or April. This is Lakeith Stanfield in heels and stockings. So that way he could get a bag. Once they be selling their soul, they definitely be having more money. It's a damn shame. Exactly. Shaking my head. Look at him again. This was back in April or March. He want to be a bad, you know what. Heels. So you mean to tell me you want to sell your soul for a bag? Because at the end of the day, when you transit, you can't take none of this with you. None of it. That's why I'm glad that some of the black YouTubers are calling this crap out. Because this is not okay. People like YG Tiger, Lakeith Stanfield, I don't have no respect for them. Why? Because they sold their manhood for a bag. We need masculinity. Masculinity is very important. If y'all don't know that, black men, white men, I don't care. We need y'all masculinity. It's very important. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. That bag of money, it's not. It's not. I don't respect no man that don't have. To me, that goes to show you that you don't have no integrity, no principles, and no morals. Yes, money. Money. It can be, but money ain't always everything. Period. Your principles, your morals, your humility, that takes you a long way. Especially humility, humbleness. Don't ever forget that humbleness will take you further away. It take you so far. Once they get the bag, they smelling their own ass, they shit on people, they talk down on one another. I remember, I think it was it 4 years ago? It was about 4 years ago. Exactly, Carla, exactly. I think it was 4 years ago. I met YG. This motherfucker was so damn cocky. I didn't after that I stopped supporting his music. He did what I do. I give him credit for him giving back, you know, to Compton, to the community. Once he got that bag, he shitted on everybody. Real talk. I met him in person. He shitted on people. He act like he didn't want to be there. Motherfucker, don't bring your ass over here then. If you didn't want to be there. But his mother was really, really sweet. Really sweet. Very sweet woman. Very down to earth. But YG, his attitude was just shitty. Yeah, no doubt. He had a very shitty attitude. I was like, I will not support your ass again. I didn't. I did not support YG ever again. Once he got a lot of money, he's shitting on people. He's like, you know what? I had to babysit my daughter. I didn't feel like coming and woo 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 this and woo. He just had a really shitty ass attitude that day. I was like, never again. Never again. Just because you get a certain amount of money, that'll make you fucking better than everybody. Humbleness will take you further away. Don't forget, because the same way you go up, the same way you come down. I don't get that. And one thing I'm gonna say this, Carla, did you used to watch Atlanta Housewives from the jump? Cause I remember I like Nene, but she's real true getting on my nerves. You can't sit there and play this game. The blame game. Her and Monique, I don't understand it. They did once they exactly. You remember when Nene, when she got that bag, she shitted on people, she talked down on people, but now look at her ass now, begging for a damn job. Because if I was there, I wouldn't want your ass back either. Real talk. I wouldn't want your ass back either on Atlanta Housewives. I mean, I like, but it just humbleness. You have to remain humble. Period, point blank. You have to remain humble, and it could take you further away. Don't sit there when you get money. Don't shit on people. Give back to your community. Buy up land. Buy up property. That's humbling. You helping your people. I understand some of y'all entertainers. When you get some amount of money, help out your own. Exactly. I don't blame it. Exactly. If she be going on these tirade on these tirades, and then want to play the game thing. The blame game. No, you did that to yourself. What's wrong with taking accountability and say, you know what, I messed up. I really truly messed up. But nah, you want to sit there, you want to attack your co-stars. But when you get it's just, I'm not shitting on it. I'm just putting on the obvious. I do want people, to do well. I don't like to talk about these type of topics because it's not important. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I like to talk about awareness, what's going on in the world. Because when you get on, don't shit on other people. Buy a property. One thing I truly respect about Kandi, she gonna give back. That's why I respect her the most. Most out of Atlanta, majority of our Atlanta housewives I respect is Kandi. Because Kandi she helps out her people. She gives out money, to black businesses. She be buying up land, buying up property. Because I'm telling you, this reality TV shit, it dies out. Where do you go from here? Because reality TV is going to die. It's temporary. It's temporary fame. Once you get a certain amount of money, buy up land, create generational wealth for your family. Period. It's not about the money. Money ain't everything. But Nene, what did you do? You shitted on people. You talked down on your own people. And now look where you at now. I want to see people like you to do better. But you got to stop shitting on other people. That'll make you better than nobody. The difference between me, and the people in the chat, and these entertainers, is their bank account. That'll make you better than nobody. Exactly. I respect Kandi for helping out her. Exactly. They be buying Louis Vuitton bags, Chanel bags, and not putting it in their own community. Nah, y'all willing to sell your soul to the devil. Because I'm telling you, the devil will come back to collect. He will always come back to collect. Now look at Nene now. Begging for a damn job. Not shitting on her, but I want her to see. I want her to help her own community out. Stop shitting on other people. That the reason why you're blacklisted is because you don't know when to keep your damn mouth shut and not taking accountability for your own actions. Thank you. Thank you, Carlin. Thank you for hearing me. Don't shit on your own. Because the same way you go up, like the old saying go, the same way you go up, the same way you come down. I don't care. I might not have a little money in the bank, but I try my best, to help out the homeless and to help out other people. Because God judge you for that. Just because you go to church, that mean you don't get to the pearly gates of heaven. Can I get amen on that? God judge you by your deeds. God, he judge you by your character, the way you treat people. That's what God judge you for. God judge you for your deeds and the way you treat people. Some you entertainers, man, you better treat your fans right. Cause the same way you go up, the same way you come down. Shit, once you get, buy up affordable housing for your own people. Just help out others. When you get, some of you entertainers, man, y'all be talking down, and I'll respect y'all. This is why I don't support their concerts. I don't give a damn. I will not support you if you don't have your principles and your morals and the way you treat people. Tanisha, how come you don't go such and such? Tanisha, how come you don't support woo woo this, woo woo that? I don't give a damn about these entertainers. They shit like I shit. They piss like I piss. I don't give a good goddamn. Oh, Tanisha, oh, that's not right. You need to be supporting. I don't give a damn. When you start shitting on other people and mistreat other people, I don't respect you. Period. 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 And Carla, yeah, I need to find that though. I need to find what Dwayne said. He did say that he. Yeah. Let me find that. Let me find that clip. Let me see. Let me find that clip. Let's see.
And I will be back with my thoughts and my opinion.
No, in the city of Chicago, in the hood, you're told that boys do this. Boys play football, boys play basketball, boys
They do.
play baseball, boys date girls, whatever the case may be. You're told this is what you do, right? So I'm no different. I'm raised that way. I'm in the locker room. I say all the things that everyone is saying. I'm not sitting up here like I have never done or said anything, right, when it comes against the opposite sex, because I was ignorant. I didn't understand. Right. So when it hit my doorstep at 3 years old, like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right, and the reason we looked at each other is because of this. As kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
What?
So at first, I said to myself,
Wait a minute.
I did that.
Did he say that he would wear his sister's clothes and heels? That shit ain't normal. His parents need their ass beat for that. Boys don't put on heels. Boys don't put on dresses. I understand, yeah, this interview's all, but I have to call that shit out. What? Oh my God.
So I ain't just in the city of Chicago, in the hood. You're told that boys do this. Boys play football.
Yes,
Boys play
they
basketball.
do. Dwayne
Boys play
Wade.
baseball. Boys date girls. Whatever the case may be. You're told this is what you do. Right? So I'm no different. I'm raised that way. I'm in the locker room. I say all the things that everyone is saying. I'm not sitting up here like I have never done or said anything, right, when it comes against the opposite sex. Because I was ignorant, I didn't understand. Right. So when it hit my doorstep at 3 years old, like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right? And the reason we looked at each other is because of this, as kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all
Oh
those things.
my
I
God.
whatever my sisters wear, what all my sisters did, I try to do those things. So at first
Oh
I said
my
to myself,
God.
oh no, I did that. So I ain't just doing the things that I did. And then they kept going further and further. And then me and my wife had to look at each other and say, well, what if? And at that moment, everything that I was taught went out the window because now I'm a parent. And my sole job and my sole responsibility is to make sure that this kid grow up knowing that it's supported and is loved.
That ain't the fucking point. The point is, your parents need their ass beat for that shit. Boys don't put on they don't dress on no damn heels and no damn. Oh my God. I tell you, boy, common sense ain't common. Yeah, something wrong with that family. And for Gabrielle, this is why Gabrielle Union don't respect you. I heard that she's like the man of the house. I don't follow Dwayne Wade on Instagram. I don't follow Gabrielle Union on Instagram. Why? Because they sold to the devil. And they be selling their child out too. Why would you do that to your child? First of all, Gabrielle Union, she ain't the biological mother in the fucking first place. So she don't have no damn say so. Gabrielle Union. I respect the Wades at all. Because they done have sold out. Majority these entertainers, they sold their soul to the devil. I don't respect you at all. This is a slap in God's face. And I'm glad some of these black YouTubers like me, New Breed, and Sheep, was it Sheep Sleep TV, calling this shit out. Some of y'all, I mean, some of you males be selling y'all manhood. Why would y'all do that? Y'all were bent over backwards for $1. Why would y'all do that? That is disgusting. That's a slap in God's face, and God gonna whoop y'all asses for that. I don't know why majority y'all YouTubers scared to call that shit out. But nah, y'all be getting that YouTube money. That money is not worth it. Period, point blank. I mean, if y'all guys agree with me, disagree, or I mean, just answer it respectfully. Because if you come with that negativity, you will be blocked. Period. Because I don't do negativity at all. Because I used to watch, and I'm guilty of that, and I'll call myself out. I'm guilty, watching these, but soon as when it start becoming way low vibrational, and motherfuckers, I mean, these entertainers will just do anything for a bag. I have to stop watching that. Why? Because energy is transferable. Once that energy, that demonic ass energy with these entertainers, it goes in, it goes inside of you. Energy is transferable. Energy ain't no joke. Thank you. Salute to you, sis. Absolutely right about the way. Fuck that raising the little boy. Exactly. I don't know why. Exactly. It's not worth selling your soul. Your soul is precious. Your soul is precious. It's not for sale. Some of these entertainment, I mean, some of you will bend over backwards. Some will bust booties for a bag, and it's a damn shame. Hi, Carla. Hi, dear man above. Appreciate you for joining me. I appreciate that. Because I really want to thank y'all for showing me love. Y'all some real ones. I real truly, genuinely appreciate that. Because I don't like to talk about these type of topics, because I could give a shit about a celebrity. One thing I point out their behaviors. And some of these black YouTubers need to point out their behavior. I'm not going in. I just don't like what some of these males be selling their soul for a bag. That's a slap in God's face to me. Real talk. That's a slap in God's face, and God, He gonna judge you for that. You better pray to you better pray to God. Y'all better go home and pray, because God is a jealous God. Problem I have with all this transgender stuff, like myself, or be exactly. It is getting worse. It's no ashamed. Exactly. They sit there, they push punk bullshit, and I don't know why majority of these black YouTubers, men, are scared to call it out. But y'all call out a coon, but you ain't gonna call out the demonic ass shit that these entertainers be participating in. Y'all scared talk about that because y'all get that YouTube bag money. Exactly. Y'all get that, and y'all be acting real brand new. What we see, what we know as a boy, but have to now call that a girl. What the hell? Exactly. And I don't give a damn. I might get a backlash. I don't care. It's all about my principles and my morals and my integrity. Majority of these entertainers, they don't have no integrity. No integrity, no principles, no moral. That takes you further. Once you dress up and once you put on the dress, and once you being forced to push gay agenda, that's a slap in God's face. And God gonna whoop your ass for that. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. Let me see. Yeah, I need to point out, what Brother RZA is saying. Because he get banned a lot. Let me see.
And where does the LGBTQIA plus and whatever other letter they're gonna use come into play with this? If I can convince you to turn in on yourself, man to man, woman and woman, I've already
going towards depopulation by way of
Exactly.
no procreation.
This was all about. It's
I
about
encourage you
depopulation.
to kill yourself by no longer perpetuating your very existence. I just convinced you to die, but I made you love it. See, this enemy is so wicked, bro.
Yep.
Your lower desires will be your downfall.
Yep.
We ain't got no discipline. So our little head is leading our big one now? Real talk like that?
Yes.
And your enemy knows. He
Yep.
knows who's clicking every half-naked booty picture.
Yep.
IG model, he knows.
Yep.
Right.
Sell they soul for a bag.
It ain't no judgment. We're not judging men. So the LGBT is a part of the depopulation agenda. 1969
Yep.
with the gay rights explosion had nothing to do with them beating up gay people. It was because that club.
Yeah, let me
So why and where does the LGBTQIA plus whatever the letter they're gonna use come into play with this? If I can convince you to turn in on yourself, man and man, woman and woman, I've already gone towards depopulation by way of no procreation. I've encouraged you to kill yourself by no longer perpetuating your very existence. I just convinced you to die, but I made you love it. See, this enemy is so wicked, bro. Your lower desires will be your downfall.
Yep.
We ain't got no discipline. So our little head is leading.
No discipline at all.
Real talk like that?
Yes.
And your enemy knows. He knows who clicking every half-naked booty picture. IG model, he knows. Right. Hey, did you post this? It ain't no judgment. We're not judging men. So the LGBT is a part of the depopulation agenda. 1969 with the gay rights explosion had nothing to do with them beating up gay people. It was because that club, Stonewall, that club was being used as a front group for some of the mob and mafia that was using drug trafficking through that club. So they try to use that and say, this is our cause. Stop it. The white man has always been homosexual.
Exactly.
Something called Greco-Roman culture. Don't go to that racist button. Greco-Roman culture. You've always bathhouses. Something called pederasty that you know as pedophilia. The ancient Greek Roman art of man boy loving. You've always been that. It's always been him. But that has not always been us. Were there some homosexuals in Africa? Sure, here and there, but there were no tribes that accepted that. It was not practiced as a cultural thing. Let's kill that noise and stop doing that, because guess what? Even if there were, who the hell cares? If you embrace such an idea, you will no longer exist. So get out of your emotions. Rise above your emotions into the thinking of God. Be logical. So it goes towards depopulation. It is another avenue by the system of white supremacy to get rid of the
They don't want to talk about that.
By a way where we would accept it. And now we have a rainbow flag. Talking about gay rights. I don't understand. We still ain't got the rights that we need.
Man, amen.
Rights in the last 40 years that we have gotten in 400. I don't understand this. So you black first, and you will realize whether if you got a rainbow flag, a flag with a black fist on it, curly hair, blonde hair, you're still a nigga. So why and where does the LGBT?
Period. Was he preaching?
So why and
was he preaching? He was preaching facts. Yeah, he was preaching. He was preaching, man. And I mean, people like YouTube. Exactly. I did see something where Philip Scott and C Rock Smooth are talking about Clive and P. Diddy, how they do in the industry. Exactly. The industry is so wicked. We have to call stuff out like this. This is poisoning our youth. It's sickening. Yeah. I'm glad. That's why I watch the Philip Scott show, because he calls it out, and he been on YouTube for what, damn near 10, 11 years. That man he do. I'm glad he's getting his flowers while he's here. And I understand, but majority of these black YouTubers are scared to call stuff out like that. I don't understand. Please explain to me why. Because y'all get that YouTube money. Y'all guys, doing a bunch of tiptoeing, walking on a bunch of eggshells. Money don't mean shit if you don't have no principles or your morals. Can I get an amen?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Wait, oh shoot.
It can since
Amen. Exactly. Yeah, cause I understand y'all. I truly don't understand.
Tad O'Malley has been making.
I love how
Wait a minute. I really want to. I really want to.
so why
Dr. Anthony Fauci has tested.
The world is not going to see us. We keep asking for inclusion.
Wait a minute.
The
Look.
world is not going to see us. We keep asking for inclusion. And if you force feed anything on anyone, you make them hate.
Exactly.
Gay community, my community, we are forcing, take us, see us, accept us, let us be with you. You don't need to get down with my lifestyle. That don't mean I can't be your neighbor. I can live next door to this nigga. I ain't got to go to his house for barbecue. He probably don't season his food right anyway. I ain't got to go to his house for barbecue, but we can coexist in the same neighborhood if I stop trying to put my lifestyle to make him accept what I am. I don't ask him what he doing. My business ain't his business. His business ain't my business. But that ain't what we want. We overly sensitive as a people. The nation is becoming overly sensitive. Yeah, but that's what's happening to comedy. Everything is so sensitive. You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't offend this group. They gonna start burning flags in front of your house and doing marches and shit. Oh my! And the world is not gonna see us.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
The world is not gonna see us.
Dr. Anthony Fauci has tested.
I'm glad that some of the LGBTQ community. I take my hat out to y'all for speaking out against this. They really using y'all agenda to push it on to the youth, to push stuff to the youth, that we have to accept it. Women are really being hurt by this. Now you have grown men trans competing against women. Exactly. What's next? Pervert men were allowed to transgender on them. Exactly. This world, I'll tell you, this world is sick. This world is sick. See, and look. Wait a minute.
of David Thorstad, who was the founder of NAMBLA. So you had NAMBLA, gay rights, all coming together. The founder of gay rights movement used to wear a shirt that on the front, he said gay rights for all, equal rights, etc. And on the back, it said NAMBLA walks with me. So he even endorsed NAMBLA, which was the North American Man-Boy Love Association, which is men who love boys. They had a combination and a joint movement with the gay rights movement. In fact, as a part of their culture, you have agreements. This is how it was. If you had a boy that you were, having sexual relations with, 12, 13, 14, 15, you'd have to do a number of things. One, you'd have to promise him protection. Two, you'd have to promise that you would educate him. Three, you'd have to make sure that you would always provide for him, whatever that may be. There were actual terms and agreements when it came to you having sexual relations with a little boy. Back in the ancient Greek and Rome, as men, they would actually tie our hands down, spread our hands, spread our legs, and they would physically rape us. Slave masters would rape black men in front of his entire family, sometimes in front of the whole plantation. They'd bring them all out. The bigger the black man, the stronger the black man, the more they would rape him, the more they would buck him, just to make sure that none of them would be inspired to do anything to fight back. As a part of that, you had someone by the name of David Thorstad, who was the founder of.
That's
As
ridiculous.
a part of that, you had someone by the.
That's ridiculous. I know it's, but I just using that for educational purposes. This is all about depopulation. How are we gonna sit there? How are we gonna what you call that? Prograde. If some of these entertainers keep doing a bunch of wicked stuff, how we gonna how we gonna keep doing, allow a bunch of offspring? Exactly. This world is just sick. I'll tell you, some of you entertainers, y'all going to hell for accepting this type of BS. Selling your soul for a bag. Some y'all just scared. Some of these entertainers, they will take hush money just to not speak out against it. Yeah, that's what the entertainers, that's what the industry do. They give y'all hush money to not speak out against this wicked industry. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I know it was. I know the man, but I know it was just. I knew it was too much, but I had to call it out. I was just pointing out the obvious. I was just using that for educational purposes. For all you upcoming rappers, for all you upcoming entertainers, do not sell your soul. I don't give a damn if they give you $1 million. Do not sell your soul. And say, you know what, if you I give you $1 million if you do such and such. Don't do it. It ain't worth your principles or your morals. Don't sell your soul to the devil. Because once you sell your soul, the devil, he always gonna come back to collect. I'm not being preachy. I'm not trying to preach. That's just my opinion. And we gotta speak out against this wicked system, man. This world's sick. I don't know what's wrong with what's going on in this world. And I remember, we had a really bad storm the day before yesterday. The power went out. That's why I had internet difficulties. The lighting, it struck so bad, the power went out. Boy, God ain't playing. And it was raining heavy in California. It was raining so bad, it was ridiculous. That goes to show you God is really tired of this wicked ass world. And we still don't get it as a people. If we don't hurry up and get it, and and keep our morals and our integrity, it's refreshing to have someone to even talk on this. I'm the same. I think too far often these days, good people remain silent while the evil. Exactly. Good people remain silent while evil wins. Exactly. But at the end of the day, evil will never win. Evil just temporary. Because we are the children of God. The children of God, we got to speak out against stuff like this. I don't give a damn about having 1 million views. All I care about is my principles and my morals. At the end of the day. Because it ain't worth it. It's not worth selling my soul for a YouTube damn bag money. I'm not getting paid off this crap. I'm not. I just like to speak the truth. You have to speak out the truth against this wicked ass system. You have to speak your truth to power. When you get platforms like this, use your platform wisely. Don't use and abuse your platform on some goofy shit, because it don't last forever. Because at the end of the day, because you got our power went out last night for about 3 hours last night. Parsons, yeah, God is tired. If we don't sit there and get it, it's going to get much more worse. Why do you think, natural disasters are happening? Because we still don't get it. We take stuff for granted. We don't appreciate God's We really don't appreciate God, and he's tired of it. He's real true sick and tired of this wicked ass world. Because if we don't get it, it's gonna get much worse. And you got this President Joe Biden, he giving out $6 billion for hurricane, but you can't take care of home. You see how backwards America is? You see how backwards we are? But you can't take care of home. It is so much homeless people in California. It's ridiculous. I bullshit you not. They sleeping on freeways. That's how bad it is in California. California ain't always pretty. But I'll show that another time. They ain't gonna show you, they show you, California is the place to be. Sometimes California ain't the place to be. It's high, it's high ass rent. It is way too many homeless people that's sleeping under freeways, sleeping on streets. It's tents everywhere now. Because the rent is so high. They ain't gonna show you that. They ain't gonna tell you the real. They not. They ain't gonna tell you the real. Yes, speak on, sister. I promise. I just had this conversation about the homeless last night. While we send billions to a country that hates it. Exactly. Makes no damn sense. No damn sense. But I tell you, boy, this is really truly Babylon for real. This is straight Babylon. And Babylon is going to get destroyed. God ain't with this homosexuality, and then God, he ain't with us to selling our souls. Souls are precious. Man, some of you entertainers, man, y'all gonna burn in hell for selling y'all soul to the devil. The same way you go up, the same way you come down. Y'all gonna burn right in damn hell. Period. Y'all gonna burn right in hell if y'all don't change y'all ways and being humble. Use y'all money, to buy homeless people, have them to stay, rent free or two. Buy up some land. One thing I do give T.I. credit for, even though I don't care for T.I., he is buying up land. He is buying, property. So I will give him his flowers. He is buying up property. But you'll never see that though. But I have to, kudos to T.I., even though I don't agree with his fuck shit all the time. But he is buying up, land and property. And I respect, Nipsey Hussle, the great late Nipsey Hussle. I met him, before he transitioned. Shout out to that brother, because he put his money where his mouth is. He gave back to his community. He never talked down on people. He was such a humble person. And I'm grateful, I did met him. I did. The late great Nipsey Hussle, he was a real one. And I supported his story in everything. But majority you entertainers really disappoint men like Dwayne Wade for all these things you could put into your son to me. Exactly. You allow confused child to go this route. Exactly. I see a third person, welcome. Yeah, I respect Gabrielle Union for the people that's willing, for half majority of the entertainers that willing to sell they so unfollow them. Because I follow Gabrielle Union, I unfollow Dwayne Wade. I just don't be in their comments. Because you won't get no fucking clout from me, period. Yes, he did. Nipsey was exactly how those guys. Exactly. That's why I respected, Nip, the great late Nip. He was such a very humble person, very down to earth. I supported, the marathon clothing. Shout out to them. They still, give back, to the community. Cause Nipsey, he was a very sweet and humble person. He was tall as hell. He was like about 6'3", 6'4", and I appreciate him. I asked him, I was like, I mean, do you mind if I take? He was like, sure. He was like, for sure, come on. He really sounded like Snoop Dogg for real. He was a very sweet and humble person. And he gave back to the community. That's why I respect him the most. And he didn't sell his masculinity like YG and Tiger. Man, come on. I don't understand these entertainers will sell their masculinity for a bag. That's the part that don't make sense to me. Dang, I've been on 1 hour and 7 minutes. Dang, I've really been talking. Cause I don't like to sit there and talk the side of my ass. That's what I don't like to do. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna do another content. Thank y'all for joining me. I really truly am humble. So subscribe to to Lovely T. Subscribe to Africa Diaspora, because them the ones who gave us a voice. Who gave us a voice. To speak on. Because I really truly heard a lot of good things on Nipsey. I'm one of those that learned about him after his death. He was straight 100, no doubt. He was straight 100. So I'm gonna go and wrap this up. Thank you, the man above. Thank you, Carla, for joining me. I really truly appreciate y'all. Subscribe. The ones who I really truly thank those for the ones who came before me. Because it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a voice. I would have a voice to speak on. Shout out to Nadia, sincerely yours, Nadia. Shout out to subscribe to her channel. Subscribe, to my Uncle Ronan, the Book of Ronan. Subscribe, to Sleep Sheep TV. Subscribe, that brother putting out great content. Subscribe to New Breed Motivation. That brother, he put out some good content. Cause them content creators, they put out some really great fire. Shout out to my brother, to my brother Too Raw. Shout out to Joey the Spring. Subscribe to them people channel. Subscribe to Baba Elder the Baba. BABA. The Elder with Sean. I truly thank you. Yeah, so yeah, let me go wrap this up. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate everybody that's joining in chat. So I'll talk to y'all later. And have a great day. And I'm gonna put out some good content. Okay. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Okay, bye.